Hello everyone and welcome back to another video. So as I said on my update, sort of 2020 update, that I'm moving into reselling of broken consoles or refurbing broken consoles. So today I actually received my first shipment of broken consoles. This was 7 units in total, which was 6 DS's and 1 PSP. I have opened up the box, just have a cursory check to make sure everything's there. I haven't actually done any checks on this whatsoever, other than quickly had a quick look over them. I have charged up the 2 DSi's just because I've got chargers and they needed, and when I pressed the on button they didn't actually turn on. But I haven't actually done anything other than that. I haven't charged up any of the DS lights because I can't find a DS light charger, so I've just ordered some of those. So if they don't turn on now, I can't do anything until they actually arrive in the post in the next few days. So let's have a quick look inside there. So the whole job lot itself costs £60 plus £5.99 postage. And when I obviously check, each broken console, doesn't matter what it is, roughly averages out at £10 per unit anyway. So if you get them anything less than £10 a unit, you're laughing. I've got a little bit of isopropanol sort of with me, and I do have a DS cartridge just to check if the DS slot actually works. I don't currently have a Game Boy Advance game because the DS lights can play Game Boy Advance games as well. So I just need to check that as well. But we're going to open this box up with a quick cursory check through it now, and then I'll come back again after I've done some more diagnostics and I'll let you know exactly what's wrong, and then I'll fix the ones I can, and then I'll bring you back in at the end of the video and say what's fixed and how much I'm listing it for, or if I've already sold it. If anyone's interested, put a comment down below. I'll list some, if I need to do some repairs, I'll list some me doing some repairs. But again, I'm no professional at this. I'm an amateur. I have got a bit of knowledge in the past. But if anyone wants to see those sort of things, how I do come across fixing them and cleaning them up, just put a comment down below and I'll do a video on that in the future. But it wouldn't be for these ones probably, because I need to get them turned around. It'll be the next lot coming in. Right, so that's it. So everything was wrapped up in kitchen paper. And what I'll do first, I'll get them all out and have a quick look. So 7 in total, 2, 3, 4, 5, 2, 4, 6, 7 items. Right, so let's have a quick look at the DSi's first, because I know I've charged these things up. So overall, on the back of it, it's got no stylus. It does have a little lanyard, a leather lanyard inside there. It has been charging all day today. I can't see any major damage, so let's open it up. No damage on there at the moment, but let's have a quick look now. So we'll turn it on. Turns on, so we're good through there. But we do have a top LED screen damage all down the top of it on there. So I will need to replace the top one over on that. That is a difficult one because you've got to take all the ribbons out, and that's quite a lengthy fix on that. But the touchscreen works. Let's put a game inside it. Nintendo 3DS transfer tool. Okay, so it's got some webs, it's got some other games, it's got a 3DS transfer. Well, I've never heard of the 3DS transfer tool. But let's put a cartridge in the back over here. So let's see what that comes up as. Yeah, it's registered Sonic. Put the volume up. There we go. So that's obviously, that's looking like it's working at the moment. Yeah, it's just, so this is currently working. So I will do another full test with this later on, but I'm just going to jot down now what's wrong with it, so I know that this one, number 22, We'll label it a 22. Broken top screen. That is currently, at the moment, the only problem I can see in that one. So, first one okay. Right, let's check out the next DSi. So let's turn it on. It's got a few scratches and dinks around it, but sound's working. That's turning on. The D-pad seems to work, up and down. Let's put a cartridge inside it. There we go, and they're registering the Sonic as well. So it looks like this one, all it really needs is a clean up. It does have a broken bit on the bottom diffuser. 23, oh, it's not playing. Okay. It registered the cartridge, but it hasn't actually played it. Now it's crashed. Okay, so this one crashed when it played a cartridge. Right, so these ones, as I say, I don't actually have any power source, so if they don't have any power, I can't really do anything with these. So it's a bit dirty, needs a bit of a clean, but they do all have the Game Boy Advance connections in the bottom of them, so I'm happy with that. Right, so let's turn this one on. Okay, so we're powering up. So that's good. Before you begin, you must adjust the settings on the screen. So this has been factory reset. So let's just set it up now. Yeah, choose colour. Yeah, we'll confirm all that. Yeah, I'm just confirming all the dates and all the stuff on here. Settings approved. Yeah, that'll do. I just need to do some proper checks in a bit. And now it's turned off. Okay. I've done all those checks and then it's turned itself off. Ah, there we go. So we're good. Seems to be we're good in here. So let's put a cartridge inside. Does it register the cartridge? Looking for available software. Right, let's try turning it on again with the cartridge inside this time. Oh, there we go. There we are, the old Sega sign. Where's my volume? There we are. Yeah, so that registered the game, so I'm happy with that one. Part of the disc, but from what I can check at the moment, that one seems to be going fine. Right. Next one though, we've got some hinge damage. We've got loads and loads of scratching on the rear diffuser. On there, we've got some damage to the top on the screen. And we've also got a crack on the bottom as well. But this one does come with a stylus. It's got a slight crack on the bottom on there. So let's put a cartridge in this to see what actually happens, shall we? So now I've realised now I need to put a cartridge in first. So let's put it on. Let's turn it on. Yeah, it's turning on. So it is actually turning on. It's in Spanish. And it's got it's not detecting a card. Okay, so there is a way around this, which it might just be dirty inside there. So if I put some isopropanol on the cartridge attachments, if I really put loads and loads on here, which then hopefully I can get all of this into the case. Yeah, so just put it in, put it off, put it in, put it off, put it in. Yeah. That might hopefully dry some of that connections up, which I can then put this inside here. Let's turn it off. Let's turn it back on again. Here we go. That problem fixed. So all that needed was a little bit of clean on the connections. So that works there. I've got sound. So it just needs a bit more of a check on here. But so far we've got so 54. So that's that one checked. Right, next one, this red DS light. Let's have a quick look at that. So I can't see any major damage on the outside of it. The hinge seems to be good. Bit of a clean again. So let's get the cartridge. Let's put that into there. Just got to remove the stickers, but other than that, let's turn it on. Okay, oh yeah, it is turning on. We've got some power. And it's also registered the game as well. Have they got sound? Yep, so we've got sound. The bottom one's working. So I can't actually see anything major with this one either. 55, no faults found. So it just needs a bit of a clean, take them off. And the last one, the pink one. So no on here, so let's put the cartridge inside it. The hinge seems to be good. It's got another case sort of on here. So let's get, oh, and that's powering up as well. Okay, the bottom diffuser or discauser is not actually doing anything at the moment. Alright, let's take the cartridge out, let's try again. Right, worked that time. Let's put a cartridge inside it. No, it's not registering the cartridge. Right, so let's turn it off. Turn it back on. Up. Here we go. So a little bit of push up and down, push up and down. There we go again. So we've got. So at the moment, the only one, number 23, is the only one that hasn't actually played the game straight away. So we are quids in there. So that's got no faults found as well. But again, I still need to do some fourth notebook testing. I need to check the internet. I need to check it for if it can update. I also need to check the Game Boy Advance section and all the buttons to make sure we've got no other issues on here. Right, now for the PSP. Right, so what we got here. So it came with a case. Right, I can see a problem already. The power button is missing, and another one as well. I do believe that is the Wi-Fi connection port is missing as well, so I might not be able to turn this thing on. Ooh. It comes with a UMD. Ah, cool. It's come with pinball. Okay, so that's come with pinball. I don't have any discs for a PSP, so having that is quite handy. A power unit, so it looks like it just takes a normal power, which I can plug into a normal plug source. So do I have a normal power source here? Let's see if I can turn it on first. No, it's not being able to turn on. No, that's a USB link, isn't it? The power is at the bottom. Okay, so I need a 5-volt PSP charger to come in these, but I do know that if I get a USB one, it only powers up from a laptop or a PS3 or PS4. I can't plug it into the wall with a USB charger because it will just not recognise it and not charge up. So if I want to plug it into the wall, you actually need a Sony adapter to go into it. I do have an adapter for a PS2 Slim that might fit inside that, so I will try that later on. But other than that, I can't seem to do any checks with this whatsoever, just because I've got nothing else. So that is as far as I can check on there. So, but I think for my first haul of some DS's, I'm actually looking quite happy on here. I'd say the average selling price for DS Lites is £35. Well, between 25 and 35 depending on the condition and the colour. The average selling price for the DSIs I found out is about £35, 35 to 40. I will need chargers. I say I've got 3 DSI chargers in stock, so I can put those DSI chargers, but one of them's broken, so I'm going to get one of them turned around quite quickly. I need to wait for my other chargers to come in, so as soon as I've got all that sorted, we'll come back and give another little update of where we actually are. Okay, so it's been about a couple of weeks, I think, maybe 2 weeks since I've actually did the first part of this video, when we looked at the DS's and we did a basic diagnosis, didn't we? I just jotted a few little notes sort of down here. Since that, I've done some full diagnosis on the DS itself. I've sold 3 of them, and one's about to be listed, and I'm just waiting on some parts on the other ones. So where were we on there itself? So the more expensive ones, which are the DSIs, they're the ones with the 2 big issues. We've got this one here. Every single bit worked on this, except it's got a scratched top screen. So I've ordered a scratched top. I've ordered a new top screen for this, $6.95, and I'll take it all apart and refit that one back in. I can't remember how much they go for. Yes, I've ordered the top screen for this, and they go for the same sort of price as a DS Lite. So the only difference is with the DS Lite, this one doesn't have a camera, but can play Game Boy Advance games, where the DSi can't play Game Boy Advance games, but has a camera sort of function on there. So that's mainly the only difference sort of on. So really, if you're going to have one, most for game playability, the DS Lite is the better one than over the DSi. But it's just about sort of on there. So I've added styluses to all of my DSIs. There was only one stylus inside the packs. I've added styluses in all of them. Give them a clean externally and that sort of. So I'm waiting for one of those. The black one, again, fully working. Screens are okay. It's just got a broken microphone. So I've ordered a new microphone for £3.95. I'm waiting for that to arrive, and then I'll fit in the microphone. I didn't have any power leads for any of these, but I did happen to have when I used to sell them and that sort of thing. I'm still kicking around some old DSi cables, so I was quite lucky that I could charge them up. And I like to sell my things fully charged, so I know they're actually going to work the second they actually receive them. Sorry, I'm just injecting this in here. I did realise, I forget to say that the black DS Lite, the black DSi, because they can connect to the internet, you also have parent protection on, put on like the Wii's and Wii U's and stuff. This black one did actually have a parent protected password on it. Luckily for me, I found out that my program I used to use to unlocking the Wii's, for the parent lock for the Wii's, it also works for the DS Lites and for the Nintendo DS's as well. So I'll add that to the description, so if you ever need that video, you will see how to unlock a parent lock on any Nintendo system. So let's get back into the video. So that's that. With the DS Lites, they are the ones what are sold already. So 3 of them didn't need any work whatsoever. All I needed to do was clean them up, take a couple of stickers off the red one, and clean the ports. I had to clean inside the Game Boy, the DS part and the Game Boy part. Changed a few settings, put them back into normal settings, checked every single button works, all different games, holds charge. So I've sold 3 of these at £30. All 3 went at £30, and they all went within sort of like 10 hours of listing them. So they are very, very desirable, sort of on there itself. The PSP, which I don't know what I've done with it at the moment. The PSP is completely US. It's missing the power button, is missing the Wi-Fi button, and it doesn't have a charger, so I can't even charge it. So the first thing I need to do is buy a charger, and the charger for those are quite expensive. And then after I've done that, I then need to see if it holds charge and turns on. Then I need to set those 2 buttons, and if I haven't got those 2 buttons, they're $3.95 a button as well. I've never dealt with them, so I'm going to be possibly looking at that one just to get rid of that and keep with the DS's for now, and I'll deal with that when I'm a bit more skilled with the DS's sort of coming on. But I'm going to be selling that up. But it did come with that case, and it did come with the game disc, UMD game disc, in which I'm going to keep those 2. So if I ever get a PSP and it is working, I will put into the case and actually make a bit more money sort of on there as well. The DS lights, I say all of them went. The only one which I've got left which hasn't gone is this one. Everything fully works on it. It's just got a very, very scratched bottom screen, and also the hinge is broken as well. So I would need to buy a new case. A new case is about £6 for that, and the bare screen is about £5. So by the time you put that, there's another tenner sort of in there itself. So it doesn't. I'm not sure if I'm going to keep it sort of that way. Well, yeah, I'm not sure if I'm going to fix it up and then sell it off, or I might just fix it up as a practice sort of thing, or I might hold on to it just in case I get another DS Lite and it's completely knackered, it doesn't do anything inside it, but the case is good. I'll just take the complete guts out of that one and put it inside the other case and actually sell it over that way. So it might be a sort of thing I do. But that's all of that. So you want to know roughly, is it worth doing and how much I've actually got. So I made a few little notes. The old Harry Potter. So the listing, I said I paid 60 quid, with postage cost £65.99. Got 7 consoles, which works out to £9.43 pence each. So I sold the 3 DS's currently for £30. I had to put in a power lead. Unlike the DSi's, which I already had one, I didn't have any power leads for the DS Lite, so I had to go and buy some USB power leads. I bought them in at £2.99 each. I think I got a better deal actually, because I bought multiple of them, so it probably a bit less than that. But for now, for this thing, pay £2.99 a charger cable. So I sell it with a stylus. I think I had a big, massive bag of styluses, which I had a big job lot of styluses. I think I got about 50 styluses, about £3-4 ones. So put over them. So they basically owe me nothing onto that. So how it works? So I've sold 3 DS's so far. Sold them for £30. That's free postage. Postage, I did send them from UPS at £5.08 for postage for those. The unit price cost £9.43. The charger costs £2.99, the eBay fees and that about 30p. So the overall profit for each unit of the 3 units I've sold so far is £12 per unit. So doubling my money. So if I buy them for £10, or sort of, it's about £14 in it, which I put in, and I get a £12 return. For the DSi's, I'll probably get about £15 return, sort of bump it up sort of on there. But if I start finding 2 DS's and 3 DS's, that's when these things sell for £60 to £80. Or sometimes you can get the themed DSi's, which I've got a Pokemon themed DSi. They go for like £40 to £60 just over there itself. So it might be worthwhile sometimes if I get a case for a DSi, and I just extract the working parts out of a broken one and put it into that one for a decent case. So those sort of things as well. For the PSP, I say the PSP I've got is a desirable one. It's a PSP 1003 sort of units. It's one of the very first issues. but as I said, it's got those big problems sort of on it. Sold for parts only. In its current state, I can get between £15 to £18 for that DSi. As I say, I paid £9.43. If I send it by Royal Mail, so you're looking at £2.89 sort of for that with packaging fee. So 9, 10, 11, 12. So you're looking at about £13, didn't we? £13 in it. So if I sell it for 15, I'm only making £2 profit. Or £18, or I might just hold on to it because the screen looks good. There might be some other, the case looks good. I might find another one which doesn't work, but it's got the buttons, and I can convert it on it, or I might sell it. So I'm on my now what I want to do over there. But the 3 units I've sold so far, I've made £36 profit. So I've sold 3 units for £90. Bearing in mind I paid £65 for the unit, so already I'm in profit with the consoles. So I've got another 3, I've got another 2 going out straight away as soon as I get those fixed up, so they're going to bring me way into profit, and then I've got 2 spares left over. So really, yes, I'm going to keep doing that. It was fun and something different to do. I wanted to bring you sooner, but the shed hasn't arrived due to the COVID thing. But my new shed is turning up on the 20th of January, so I'll bring the rest of the video. I've done the base and all that sort of stuff, so that's all ready to go. So as soon as it turns up, we're going to go put out and build the thing straight away. So I'll bring that build video sort of for you, and then I'm going to show you how I'm going to set it up. It's going to be proper Gucci inside. I'm really going to make this a proper office, which I've never ever had inside my YouTube or YouTube career or eBay career. I've always worked at my living room like I am at the moment, so that's going to be really, really good. So I hope you bring that forward onto there. I'll bring you some sales updates of other things which is going through. We've got a new business just launched as well. My wife has just launched a brand new shop, and she's now taken over the paracord business from me, and really hitting it really hard by selling paracord, as well as using the Cricut sort of make it and doing vinyl prints and custom t-shirts or custom coffee jars, and also we've got a whole load of sort of milkshake jars and that sort of stuff. So we can customize all those, put your names on it, put pictures on it. So that's the sort of thing where we're going through on there itself. But that's it. I hope you enjoyed this little video, and I'll catch you on my next one. Until then, bye everyone.